Hello Skinnies, particularly our gluten-free community. How are you all today?
We're good.
I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come on before I start.
Ask the gluten-free community some questions.
We're good. What's the hardest recipe for you to convert to gluten-free?
Lots of things with flour.
Good burger buns. No, I have the best gluten-free. No, my low-carb burger buns, they're gluten-free and they are 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm saying for people. Well,
yeah.
It's difficult. It's about
All right,
difficult.
people are starting to join in, so I'll just wait a little bit longer and then I'll start talking about what I want to talk about today. Something that comes naturally to people who cook with gluten and flour is baking, but the gluten-free community, particularly our celiac community who have to eat gluten-free for major health implications, is baking. And it's something that we spend a lot of time putting a lot of energy into because it's so important to make sure that our community who has dietary requirements feel as looked after as what, everyone else does. And, there is a lot of gluten-free chefs out there, a lot of gluten-free authors, and they do fantastic work. Do I think that we do a better job? Yes. Just saying, hashtag. We have learnt a lot over the last 12 years of recipe developing. And we have a fantastic development team of 150 plus people, and many of them are gluten-free and celiac. So I think we have a superpower when it comes to our gluten-free adaptations. Now, this does not extend beyond our hot cross bun recipe. And our hot cross bun recipe went viral last year because, again, so many of our gluten-free community feel let down when it comes to hot cross buns. I chucked them out today, but there was a packet of hot cross buns that I bought from the supermarket that were gluten-free. They literally looked like hockey pucks. They were round and they were about that wide, and they looked and felt like sponge, like you could literally soak them in water and clean your windows. That's what they felt like. So I also talked about doing a Cinnabon frosting, because there's the Cinnabon stuffed hot cross buns at Woolies at the moment. But I wanted to do a healthier version. So first things first, I baked the gluten-free hot cross buns today to show them off for you all. And I made the Cinnabon Icing, which is, if you're interested in the recipe, it'll be a free recipe this week. Just let me know in the comments if you're keen on getting that recipe. But what I wanted to do was talk about, first of all, what gluten-free flour we used. So we have found the best results with the Simply Wise crusty bread mix. You can get it from Coles and Woolies. I'm sure you can also get it online and from specialty stores. Without a doubt, this is the best gluten-free mix that we've found for cake baking. You add 20 grams more water than what the recipe says. And you don't forget to add the 20 grams of water extra, like Grant did.
But if you do, you can add it later.
But if you do, you can add it later. But the recipe is very clear. If you're using this gluten-free bread mix, you add 20 grams more of water.
I'm leaving.
See ya. So this is fantastic. It's from Coles and Woolies, like I said. Now, I want to show you all why I think that our gluten-free buns are the best. Now, I've already covered these with frosting, so it's going to get messy, but that's okay. We don't mind a bit of messy here. Now, look at this, you guys.
Unbelievable.
They actually
There's so much bounce.
have the texture of cake, not sponge. And they're fluffy. They're not dense at all. They're aerated and beautiful.
Yeah, good.
And I'm just going to keep that up there so you guys can see, because there's so many more people joining. So these are my beautiful, fluffy, aerated, gluten-free hot cross buns using the Simply Wise gluten-free bread mix. Now, other people have done them with other brands of gluten-free flour and they have not had the level of success that we get with these. So I'm sorry if you do try a different brand. I can't guarantee that it's going to work as well, but I'm going to taste test it for you all today. Now, I love a good hot cross bun, and these are exceptional. They're so good.
Bro.
They're good, aren't
That's delicious.
they? You wouldn't think you were eating gluten-free.
You didn't have Cinnabon in America?
No, I never had it.
Have you had it?
No.
This is better.
Get out of town.
It is.
So we, to replicate the Cinnabon stuffed hot cross buns, we added an extra teaspoon of cinnamon to the hot cross buns, and we took the fruit out. And then we made the Cinnabon icing. Now, we have tried to make a healthier Cinnabon icing because Cinnabon icing is typically cream cheese and about twice as much powdered sugar. So we've done ours with maple syrup instead, because maple syrups, I said instead.
Yeah.
Because maple syrup contains a lot of really good nutrients for you. It's an incredibly nutrient dense food. It's got vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. I'm sure there's other things in it that are really good for you.
It comes from Canada without tariffs.
It comes from Canada. Please keep it not political.
Sorry.
Grant Neil.
Sorry. That's like my full name. I'm a joke.
And
It's such a bittersweet.
we've put a little bit of vanilla bean paste in it and a very small amount of Greek yogurt. If you can still add the fruit. The only reason why these are fruit-free is because we wanted to make the Cinnabon style hot cross bun. They work perfectly well with the actual raisins or sultanas in them. Someone asked where you get the gluten-free bread mix. I just got this from Coles. You can get it from Woolies as well. So it's Simply Wise crusty bread mix. And I'm fairly sure you can also get it online. It's a Victorian brand. So yeah, I think we had a...
I like that better than the plain flour.
What?
Yeah, this is delicious.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's really good.
Grant's off camera saying that he likes it better than the gluten version, so... Did you just take another one?
Yes.
You are hungry.
I'm so hungry.
But no, I'm very, like, online all the time, and I see all the fails people have had over the last week with different gluten-free buns and recipes. And I just wanted to say, try mine, but try it with the right flour, because I think you're going to be very, very happy. Now, Michelle, if you click on the link, the recipe is for both gluten and gluten-free. So you don't have to make them gluten-free if you don't need to. If you can have gluten, just use normal baker's flour. You don't have to look for a different recipe or anything like that. It still works with normal flour. We just teach you also how to make it gluten-free. Yeah. So if you're interested in the Cinnabon recipe for the icing, let me know in the comments. It's very yummy. It would go on a lot more than just hot cross buns. It's delicious. It's so good. And if you give the gluten-free hot cross buns a go over the next week, please share a recipe in the Skinny Mixers Facebook group and on your socials, because there are so many people out there who are celiac and gluten-free that are just suffering through terrible hot cross buns from the supermarket when they could be making delicious fluffy ones at home. So I would love just to share with the community that this recipe exists and that, yeah, you don't have to suffer through crappy hot cross buns this Easter. You can be eating beautiful, fluffy, light, tasty hot cross buns instead. So on that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Let me know in the comments if you're going to give the gluten-free recipe a go, particularly if you're celiac, and let me know if you have any questions. Again, once again, this is the brand I use. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I walked down to Coles this morning and I bought this with my own hard-earned money. So it's the Simply Wise crusty bread mix. And yeah, just let me know if you give them a go. Other than that, I love you guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will check in with you all tonight for dinner. See ya.